All right, what's up, guys? So this is the fourth video of the Twitter Masterclass. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this. Honestly, the last video, kind of a cool concept that I came up with, or at least I haven't seen it anywhere else, like the account leverage thing. And so basically this next video goes hand in hand with the with the account leverage video because in this video we're going to go over how to optimize your profile. And so by optimizing your profile, you're able to skip through these levels. Okay, so you really do want to have, or for any of the levels, you want to have your account be optimized. But it'll be easier to move through the leverage levels if your account is optimized, and it just makes your credibility go through the roof, perceived likelihood of achievement, again, like we've been talking about. And so we're going to get into that right now. Okay, so these are the points we're going to touch up on. So it's going to be deliverability, profile picture, cover photo, bio, blue check, your ratio just on your profile, and then adding content as well. All right, so let me just go to my personal profile, and as you can see, like I've been getting crazy results. And I only have 400 followers, which is nothing in the Twitter game, but it's a lot more than I used to have. Like when I started, I had like 6 followers maybe. But yeah, so basically what you want to have is a clean cover photo, right? Ideally, you want to tell people exactly what it is that you do right off the bat. But again, this is all like personal preference in terms of the cover photo. Excuse me, because some people will have business stuff in their cover photo, other people won't. I just prefer to do it. In my opinion, it looks more professional. But what I do is I just go to Canva, and then you can do like Twitter cover photo, and there'll be like a template, or at least for the size, and then you just do whatever you want to do on there, and then you can add it, you download it, and then you add it. You want a clean profile picture, right? Some people, like I've had people ask me why I still have this profile picture. This picture is from like 4 years ago now. So I don't even know if that looks like me anymore, but I don't know. I just like the picture. It's like a Christmas sweater. I was in Japan. It does bring back good memories. But I just feel like it's a good picture, right? Like I look happy, I'm smiling, you can see my face. Maybe not a professional picture, but that's not necessarily what I'm going for. So I think it's fine. But you just want it to be clean. And then your name, again, some people will have like their name and then like growth partner or ghostwriter or whatever it is. Not super necessary. I don't personally run it that way. And then you do that. Something that I feel is really important is to have a clean ad. Obviously, it's not going to make a super big difference, but I just feel like it's a good added touch to have just a clean ad. No like numbers on there, none of that stuff. Not your like not any like gamer tag ads or any of that stuff. Just like a clean username works well. And then you want your bio to let people know exactly what it is that you do, because once you go to messages, so let's just go to messages. Let's go right here. When people message you, they will you'll be able to see their bio, right? You'll be able to see their bio, and so you want the bio, you want the profile picture, name, right? This is why this matters, guys. You want your bio to be able to be short, sweet, so that people can know exactly what it is that you do just off of your bio. And again, all these things matter. And then in the location, you can do like check out some more free content. You can put an arrow, and then it'll actually point to the link. Like in this case, and this is where it ties in with like content, not just on Twitter, but off site as well. So you can have I personally have my website on my bio, but then if people click on my profile, they'll be able to see that I have more content on YouTube, right? And this again it just helps add a little bit more. So it basically just helps you add a little bit more of that perceived likelihood of achievement. Why? Because your videos are pretty much like sales letters. You conveying value to people is always going to make sales calls be a lot easier. So you do want to have content not just on like other platforms, but on Twitter, right? And I've been hopping on that pretty recently, right? And so whenever someone lands on my profile, then they'll be able to see that I'm actually legit. Like I've been doing this for a while. and that I have some content, I have some free value to give out, right? And that's always helpful. So let's see, what else? Am I forgetting anything? Blue check. Okay, this is super important. It ties in with deliverability. There was an update recently, and now you basically need a blue check in order for your messages to go through, or at least for the volume that we need. So just get the blue check. It adds a ton of credibility, and it improves deliverability, and it's $8 a month. So just get it, honestly. And then remember, once you get it, you don't want to like be changing your name or profile picture, because if you do, let me just click edit. So if you do, it'll hide your blue check, and you do want your blue check to be visible, just because again, it adds a lot of credibility. And you got to remember, your profile is the equivalent of your landing page when people are sending cold emails, right? So when you get a message, the first thing people will do is they're going to look at your profile picture, your name, and then they're going to look at your bio, and then if they're intrigued, and your message, right? So this all just builds off of each other. If you don't have a good offer, you won't have a good script, and then even if you don't have a good offer, your script won't be good. So then it doesn't really matter if you have credibility or not, just because your offer isn't good and people won't be interested. But then again, if you have a good offer and then you don't have a good script, then this whole thing doesn't matter either. So it's like a chain that you have to connect all the links for it to be a really, really effective campaign. Okay. So again, blue check, super, super important. It'll increase your deliverability, and it just increases your credibility as well. Bio, cover photo, and then content. I guess we covered everything. So that's pretty much it. You just want your account to look as clean as possible. Okay. Clean, professional, add content. You ideally want to have more followers than the people that you're following. It just looks better, if that makes any sense. It really does just look better. And then if you can make connections on Twitter and have big accounts follow you, or big accounts in the space, I've found that also increases reply rates, because people will link you to the people that follow you, right? Because if they're following someone that follows you, then they'll be able to see that when they land on your profile. And then that will build a little bit of rapport, because it'll connect whatever they think of that person to whatever they're going to think of you, right? Because it's the first impression. So yeah, keep that in mind. Make sure your account looks good. It's very visual, looks good, and make sure it makes sense, and you should be good. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, on to the next one.